Everyone, again, I'm still continuing with chapter 8. Okay, multidimensional arrays. Okay, and this is the problem on hand, exercise number 8.8. As you can see, it has 2 asterisks, so that immediately should tell you something, that it's gonna be some exercise that is fun to work with. Okay, enough words, let me read it through. Okay, we got a revised listing 3.8.3, which I haven't checked out, and I am not planning on, and I'm not planning to. Okay, we gotta find the nearest points. Okay, that's the name of that class. Okay, where we created the source code for this. Anyways, you guys, you get what I'm trying to say here. Okay, we got a revised listing 8.3, find nearest points.java. Okay, again, I'm not gonna bother myself much about it. Okay, to display all closest pair of points with the same minimum distance, here is a sample run. Okay, and if you did check out my previous solution, which is my previous video, when I was actually giving a solution for this exercise here, most of what I'll be doing here will be straightforward for you. Okay, as you can see, I've already created a scanner. I've already let me close it. I hate these warnings. Okay, as you can see, I've already created a scanner, and I've prompted my user to enter number of points, and I have created this number of points 2-dimensional array. So now the next thing for me to do will be to populate my points array, which I should have done prior to recording. But then again, you know what? I decided not to. Let me just do everything starting from here. Okay. This is the simplest part. Okay, as you can see right here at the bottom, this is a distance formula, you guys. I thought I should include it as well. Okay, so let's continue. Of course, I wanna go inside is I less than points dot length. If that is indeed the case, then I'll do this. So I'll simply go I at 0 is equals to input dot next double points I at 1 is given by input dot next. Okay, now I'm done populating my array. I wanna create 2 indices, and what P1, it's an index for my first point, and P2 an index for my second point. Okay, so now double shortest distance is given by what? By distance of points at I points at P1, not I. P1 0, that's my x1 coordinate. As for my y1, again I'll pass P1 then 1. That should do it for my first point. For my second point, I need to go points P2, then put a 1 there. Okay, now that I'm done doing that, ideally, you guys, what I'll be doing is I'll first find the shortest point, and then I'll compare each and every point with the distance we obtained. We stored on shortest point. Again, let me rephrase it. I feel like I did not put it well. Ideally, what I'll be doing is I'll compute the shortest distance. I will then compare that distance to each and every distance between any 2 points, okay? And if the distances are the same, then we know that we need to display the corresponding point, okay? It is simple as that, you guys, okay? Oh, now let me just go J. Now let me compute compute distance for every 2 points. Again, this part is pretty straightforward because it looks exactly like what we had before, or perhaps what they have on the listing we were told to modify. Okay, so it's gonna be int I is I. Guys, I'm way too slower. You're gonna have to bear with me. Is I blah blah. Okay, so matter of fact, I do not have to declare I because I've already declared it up there. Okay, it's just that that's how I'm used to creating my loop. I don't usually declare a variable and then later on assign something to it. Okay, anyways, let me continue. As for J, I wanna call J I plus 1 is J less than points dot length J plus plus. Again, you guys, this isn't the most efficient nor is it the most effective solution. Okay, I know you probably have a better one. So points at I 0. Points at I 1. Points at J 0. I'm starving, you guys. This probably should be my last video for now. Points at J 1. Okay, now that I have calculated, that wasn't on purpose. Now that I have my distance calculated, of course I need to compare the distance with my shortest distance. So if shortest distance is greater than distance, we need to update what our shortest distance as well as P1 and P2. So P1 will be given by I and P2 given by what? J. Of course, shortest distance now has to be equals to distance. Okay, now that we're through with that, we gotta take care of the part where we compute the distance for every 2 points now for the second time, of course with the purpose of identifying pairs pairs of points that are actually having the same distance, which happens to be the shortest distance. Okay, now computes the distance for every 2 points again. I'm gonna say this for the second time, guys. This is not the most efficient solution. Okay, so I is equals to is I less than points dot length. If that is indeed the case, we increment I. We increment I, and now I wanna go plus. No, as matter of fact, I should have copied. That right there. Oops. Okay, now that I've computed that, I want to check if shortest distance is equals to distance. If that is indeed the case, then we know we need to. Then we know that we got one of many points that are equal. Okay. Not only they are equal, though, they are also happen to have the shortest distance. Okay, so system, I'm gonna go system.out.println. Okay, and you guys, this is the part where I feel like pausing the video and then, because we're almost done, you guys. I'll be displaying all these points, right? So let me pause and do this thing, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, guys, now that I've taken care of this part, you see, I find it annoying to type all this, right? That's why I decided to do it aside. Besides, it's not like you guys don't know how does the print statement work, right? Okay, so another thing I did, I decided to display the shortest distance. Okay, which is the same thing they did here, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Yeah, you guys, as you can see, that is what we have. Seems like it's time for me to hit the run button and see what do we get. Let me copy that exactly the way it is. First things first, we're entering 8 points. There they are. Now let's see if we're getting the exact output. So it's 1 1 minus 1 1 minus 2 2 minus 2 2 3 3. Seems like we could, you guys. We have the exact thing that we wanted. So that's gonna be it for this tutorial, you guys. Cheers, I'm gone.